フロントライン2エクシリウム。
I'm just getting started right away because I need to actually progress today. Let me actually raise the volume a little bit. Still on the fence on whether I should pull for MP5 or not. Okay. That. That. We'll see what happens. Oh, hold on. There we go. Kinda wish the audio wasn't like stuck not playing in the background whenever I would alt tab. Okay, go here, do these. Not that one. Sure. Oh, my leg hurts. You know, I think I just need to throw myself into the story of this so I can do it quicker. And then hopefully finish it faster, you know. Cause like I got a lot of story left. At least it's not that much I have to do in terms of dailies. I'm like almost done right here. I just need to do the gunsmoke thing. I don't actually know if I have to do those. You know what? I'll auto 2 of these though. I'll be honest with myself, I'm not gonna end up doing the other one, so I'll just do it fully autoed. Session drills. It's fine. Yeah, just gotta auto this real quick. Nice and fast, nice and fast. I'll be honest, I just got up like not long ago. Okay. Done with that. I don't know if I need more of these. Guess I can check it real quick. Okay, yeah, I do. Might as well spend it on that, considering it's about a reset anyway. I have plenty of those coins. Hold up. Okay. Wrong thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, might as well do a couple of these as well. Because they give 100 each, so that's 500 currency in total. Uh... Could do this. And then this. Sure. Okay, that was simple. So these get tricky though. Okay, I think I get this one. Activate that. Pop them. Um... Guess just leave them as that? Okay, yeah, there we go. Simple. Now, how tricky is the third one gonna be? Because sometimes the middle one is actually the hardest. Okay. How the heck? I don't know, I guess there. Sure. Um. Okay. How do I do this? Sure, no allies are lost for 2 turns. 2 turns? Is that it? Can't I just do this then? Okay, do this first. Send you over here. I just realized a mistake. Okay, move you there. Wait, what? Huh? Was I supposed to shoot? Wait a second. Hold on. Okay, let's just rewind to this. Okay. That doesn't do anything. Uh, I don't know what I gotta do here. Combat activate one instance of 0 defense. I have to just... Nope, nope, hold on. Oh, bro. Alright. Okay, I think I have a plan. I think I have a plan. If I can move this one here, I think. Or maybe... Wait. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, then you go all the way here. So you get the aggro of this thing. You... hopefully get the aggro of this thing. No. I was hoping this guy would get the aggro from this thing, and then, Is there anything this one can do? I don't really know. Maybe it's because of the initial. You know what? Hold on. Let's restart it. Maybe initial thing I can do is actually move them already. Like, okay. Obviously, first thing I want to do is that. So maybe if I start like this, right? That way I'm already like moving in that direction. Go here. Activate that. Okay. Go there. Activate that. Okay. I think this might work. So do this. Alright. Okay. First off, we sit you over here. We sit you right here. Sit you right there and shoot. What? Bro. Bro, why is it so strong? I'm so confused. What do I gotta do? Because, like, he'll die in one hit. These all die in one hit. This guy dies in one hit with the shield. I don't know what to do. Because, like, even if I don't do anything... Okay, so he's got basically 200 HP, 200 HP. These guys basically have 120, but... I don't know. I don't know what to do here. So I thought that would be the solution, but apparently it's not. Wait, is it the fact that I shoot him? Is that the problem? Hold on. Oh, that might be it. Okay, hold on. Let's not do it Let's not do damage. Okay. Now if we go here and don't shoot it. Still kills. Does 240 damage, dude. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I gotta do. Okay. So, these guys have 100 damage. When he shields them, how much health do they have? What? 220. It does 240. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe its range is lower than I think and I need to like go backward and heal instead. That's the only other thing I can think of. Okay. We do that. Okay. Doesn't reach all of them. So like I have to do this. Oh! Wait, right here. Oh, but he's not gonna get... Okay, yeah. Hold on. Okay. Go there. Activate it. And I know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the other two another time, because that was pain. More pain than I thought it'd be. Okay. Now let us go to actual event. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oof. Alright. Is that G36? Always deliver a cat paw message to customers wearing a serious look on his face. And that is Nemesis. Doesn't meow, but makes special sounds which cannot be understood by other cats. And that is Molzen. Guard, the mediator cat. His catchphrase is meow meow. Perhaps it's trying to mediate a conflict? Is that Krolik? Not Krolik. Freaking Klukai. 416, Harley, a cat with bright eyes and a raised, confident tail. It's an elite cat. Yep, it's 416. I really should just stick to their names, you know? That was such a failure on my part. It says we're still missing some, though. Richard Cat, find me if you run into problems, okay? Trouble learning to loosen up too, kitty? Shining Silent Night, Journey's End. Now where is Cool Guy's cat? 416's cat. Is it not in the uncommon? Where'd you go? There you are. Exceptional cat, athletic and agile, very good. I like it. 55 out of 58. Okay, so it's rare ones that we're missing. Open for business. Only one customer? Number of customers are raising. Okay. That is MP5. Abacus, small in stature but exudes an aura of cool. It has the ambition to buy out the entire cafe. We're still not done. We still need 2 more. Oh, surprising it doesn't have a message from her. Oh, here we go. It's a cute little cat. You seem to be half the size of the other cats. Small and cute, just like Perry. Though you're small and cute, you're feisty as the other cats. I can agree with that. Cat, your small stature does not prevent you from having great power, protecting everyone with it. Saying that you have already been to many places, already hold great power? Won't lose to you. I've been growing a lot over the years as well. You're asking if we can spar. Could I please be our judge? Man, how do I unlock the other ones though? Is it like a hidden combo type thing? There's clearly 2 missing and they're 2 rares. So what do I gotta do? Unless it's like interactions in here. What interactions could it possibly be? There's Mosen's cat there. That did nothing. Okay. We have there's G36 and then Springfield maybe? No interaction, okay. Am I missing? What am I missing? Because I've apparently done all this. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. Actually, close that. Okay. Give me a second. Let me check the GFL. Okay, let's see. Something to do with this one? No way, that's the only thing that shows up. Okay, hold on. Um, Wait, there's a decoration here that I'm missing. How do I get that? Okay, let's see. How about you? Oh, okay. Strange feeling about this. Could just took out a headband design with a special style. Looks kind of familiar. Where did you get this? Huh. Is it from a friend sometime back? Why do you look so disdainful if it's from a friend from before? Since you don't want it, then give it to me as a gift. Seems to have cheered up. Oh! Interesting. Alright, and it says to do Cheetah and Tololo. Which I do not know what their what's it called? Don't know what their history together is. Strange feeling about this. Don't slaughter some Major and I with your claws, Inventor. You have something that you want to show me. What's that? Two cats have arrived on a consensus of the top of companions. Gives me a goggle. See, you want me to use this to lure in your friends, right? Huh. Okay. So then this... Ah, Lind. Or A12. My stream restarted? Really? I didn't even do anything. Toffee. Soft paws carry the scent of sweets, emotionally unstable. Okay, this. Ah, G11. Sleep well. It almost never wakes up. It's utterly uninterested in cat wants too. How is this possible? Why does this pillow look so nice to sleep on? Okay, so that got me everything. Why does this pillow look so nice to sleep on? God. I mean, it makes sense, right? For... No, hold on. Oh. Hold on. Makes sense for if this one was... Wait a second. Hello? Stupid thing finally working? There's my internet dead. Does I have them all? So why aren't you showing up? Oh, that's why. Was that? Did a huge piece of toffee just pass by? Don't run, toffee candy. It's a cat? Why did it grow a coat that made it look like toffee? It smells sweet? What are you doing, Lint? Smelling a cat, of course. Give me some kind of hide. Do you want to have a sniff too? There's no need, thank you. Smell it by myself then. Why did it bite? Biting someone before running away, no way. I think I might be resting on something soft. Is it a pillow? Do I have such a thing in my sleeping kit? Pillow's moving. It's a cat. How is it deeper in sleep than me? Let's see. Wake up. It's time for you to go on duty. Let me lie down for a bit longer. Maybe I have an idea. Could you go on duty in my place? You look alike too. No one will notice anything amiss. Incredible. Truly. Now I can put... Nope. Boom. Wow. Surprised there's no interaction there. But I think I did everything here. Yep. That's that completed. This isn't completed, but I'll deal with it later. These are completed. This isn't, but story. Around 1 hour since the start of the tournament in the surveillance room. Lind hums a tune as she tosses and catches Cheetah's universal lock repeatedly in one hand and types quickly with the other, hacking into the surveillance system. Sabrina and Perry are shown on screen, still in the storage area and desperately fending off an overwhelming horde of mobbies. A tournament that's by the book is no fun at all. An advanced doll should solve her problems in a more sophisticated way. And stops what she is doing to take a lollipop out of her everyday carry bag. Chair stores her on in an unhurried manner while her visual module quickly picks up the most important bits of the different surveillance feeds. Kitchen empty. What about the pool? Gross is there, huh? That position isn't easy to control. Never mind. Let's look at the other areas. And stops the chair from turning, making her hands busy once again. Screen lights up with another surveillance camera feed in response. Here are the rooms. Oh, there's quite a few of them there. Let's see who they are. And touches the control panel lightly, causing surveillance view of the guest room area to enlarge. Why'd she wake up all of a sudden? That doll next to her, that's Andoris, the new addition to 404. Looks like they're destined to run into Macchiato soon. 404 strength is not to be underestimated, but without Klukai, they're done for, I think. Not bad, saves me some time. Tosses and catches her lollipop repeatedly as she moves her gaze across all the surveillance feeds. Who should I choose as my next opponent? Pretty fired up now that I've got enough sugar in me. Okay. Honestly, I could probably nuke all these just instantly. One turn. Yeah, that was a pretty short one. The rest of these are that short, it'll be good. Around 1 hour since the start of the tournament within the storage area. How's it going? Is it open? No, looks like there's something wrong with the lock. It's unable to open and close normally. Might be a busted circuit somewhere. I'll open it to have a look. Do you need any help? I can handle it. I just need to remove the back plate of the lock. I need a screwdriver. Bina turns around and quickly draws out a screwdriver stored inside her frame. The more fiddling with the lock, a puzzled expression is seen on Serena's face. Various parts of the lock all seem to be in order, but why can't we open it then? We would break the rules if we removed the entire lock by force, I think. Should we try to open the doors again, since everything seems to be fine? Sure. Nope, still can't open them. See, the lock is actually turning, but it is forced to stop before the doors can open. I think the door opening function of the doors is being forcefully aborted. There's no need to be in such a panic. We've been encountering a lot less moppies ever since we locked ourselves in here, not to mention that we're also safe from other dolls. I eliminated nearly all the moppies in here during our struggle for the door, so I've retrieved lots of stickers too. Bear waves a stack of stickers in a hand happily. We can't just stay locked in here for the entire tournament though. What if there's something on the other side of the doors interfering with the lock's mechanism? What could it be? From the looks of it, it seems to be some kind of signal jamming or interference. I remember spotting some backup power supplies just now. Maybe you can modify them into a discharge device and try sending out some reverse interference? There's no other way, let's go with your judgment and try it out. Where are the backup power supplies? On the shelves in the last row, some moppies that haven't been defeated yet seem to be guarding it. Wanna go together? No need, leave it to me. You can focus on investigating the lock. Okay, yeah, they're pretty quick. If I get lucky, I might be able to nuke it. And just use this for the movement. Also, I just saw that enemy right there. It's fine. That's all I needed to do anyway. 20 minutes later, Barry puts her dexterous body to use, weaving through the gaps of the storage shelves with ease. She then grabs the backup power supplies as Sabrina mentioned. When she returns, the two of them switch positions with Barry covering Sabrina, while Sabrina quickly creates a discharge device. The discharge device works, causing the doors to finally open. Following their original plan, the two dolls escape and count their stickers in a relatively safe spot. We have 26 stickers. We still have half the tournament's time left. At this rate, we'll definitely come on top. Where should we go next? Once we have the cash prize, buy the toolkit, then should I make some dishes as well? I'm good at cooking too, after all. Create a new recipe, maybe? Cheese-covered ham with basil and rosemary beef and black truffle. Sabrina's so engrossed in her fantasy that she doesn't react to Perry waving her hands in front of her eyes at all. Sabrina? Earth to Sabrina? Alright then, looks like Sabrina really loves her food. Let's see. Have I forgotten to take any of the Moppy stickers? What's that? Perry suddenly discovers something as she checks the nearby Moppies. A suspicious pink disc at one corner of the storage entrance doors. Sabrina, quick, take a look at this. Okay, I'm coming. That's... Two dolls arrive at the entrance. Sabrina takes out a few tools from her frame and removes the disc without much effort. She opens the shell of the disc and checks the internal circuitry. This is it! Once this terminal receives the appropriate command, it will discharge an interfering current that prevents the normal operation of an electronic lock mechanism. The method of control is likely remote. So what you're saying is that someone has been watching us this entire time and they locked the doors once they saw us go in with all the Moppies? Is that even allowed? This kind of interference seems kind of overboard. First things first, Perry. We must contact Springfield Commander right away. Is Lind hiding in the surveillance room so that she can give herself the ultimate strategic advantage and strike out at the last moment? That thing in her hand. Terminal buzzes the commander's pocket. It's a comms request from Sabrina. Commander accepts the request. Hello, Commander. Listen up closely. Perry and I found that someone is using some kind of device capable of completely locking the door shut. It seems kind of dangerous, so I wanted to tell you and Springfield about this. What kind of device is it? A pink disc? It's remotely controlled and capable of affecting the operations of an electronic lock. Could it be? The commander and Springfield exchange meaningful glances. Springfield nods. You both alright? We found a way to counter the effects of the device, so we're both fine. But someone else might actually get themselves locked up by this device until the end of the tournament. Indeed. Springfield and I will keep a close eye on the other participants. Commander, does that device break the rules of the tournament? Perry and I... Perry squeezes into the comms feed from the side. Commander, Sabrina and I were nearly painted into rainbow-colored dolls when we were trapped in the storage area. Don't you think that this device is really dangerous to the participants regardless of whether it breaks the rules or not? If I wasn't with Sabrina, I likely wouldn't have made it out. I get what you mean, Perry. Springfield and I will conduct our investigations right away. Go ahead and focus on the rest of the tournament with Sabrina. Contact me immediately if there are any more issues. Trust me, I'll take care of this. Alright then, I'll achieve victory if Sabrina trusts us with that. Okay, Commander? Once the tournament is over, I also want to... Sabrina gives Perry a sharp yank. Anyway, I'll succeed. I'll never give up. Motivated, I see. Good luck. We'll continue on with the tournament then, and leave the rest to you. Leave it to me. The call-ins. Crisis averted. You must leaked our plans, Perry. You need to be more careful. Oh, sorry. I kinda lost control when I saw the commander. No, there's no need to apologize. I was just worried that the commander would find out too early. Surprise is no longer surprising if the recipient finds out beforehand. Yep, I completely understand. I'll make sure to help you achieve victory. Give me a second. It's our victory. Alright, let's get back to collecting stickers. We've been locked inside for a long time and we don't know how many everyone else has. Indeed. Sabrina, I have conceived an idea most ingenious. Perry waves a pink disc around. If this thing is used to interfere with people's plans of movement, the controller must be in a position to monitor all movement within the tournament grounds. And the only place that fits that description is... surveillance room. The one who installed this device is in the surveillance room. Correct. So I was thinking, why don't we move in the direction of the surveillance room? We can collect stickers while we take the chance to keep an eye on the participant sitting in the surveillance room. If we manage to eliminate them, then the surveillance room will be ours. We won't have to continue worrying about the movements of the other participants. Good idea, but what if our opponent finds out what we're doing? Don't worry about it. We can pretend that we're moving to the pool area. I've checked the map and I found a fork to the surveillance room in our path to the pool. So you can simply collect stickers while heading towards the pool, then turn midway and make a beeline for our target. Perry brings up the map and points out the inconspicuous path to Sabrina. It really exists. You got a sharp eye for details like this, Perry. I never noticed that path. I studied the map carefully last night to help us take first place today. Alright, let's get a move on and don't let our target notice what we're doing. Right. This one might be a long one because it's going to be like an actual like conflict between the three. Around 1 hour since I started the tournament in the guest room area corridor on the second floor. Doris and Mitch utilize their makeshift cover to gather stickers after luring in a bunch of moppies. HD, 2 moppies left at your 3 o'clock. Remember to get their stickers, okay? Relax, relax, I'll get them now. You haven't retrieved the sticker from the moppy in your 11 o'clock direction, you know? Oh, come on, just take it slow. I've already planned my route, so I'll follow the most optimized path and grab the stickers all at once after you take down all of them. Still, now that we've been in combat... Oh. Still, now that we've been in combat for a while, I'm starting to feel tired, but my promise with Brighter Than Contracts is not yet... Attracted by gunfire, Macchiato arrives at the corridor where Odoris and Michti are. She hides in a corner and observes the two. Doris and Michti are engaged in combat with the Moppies behind the heap of miscellaneous objects at the end of this corridor, which is not far away. Doris and Michti, what's this? They use this furniture and eliminated Moppies to create makeshift cover. Michti doesn't seem to be contributing to combat at all, though. Doris can be seen patiently persuading Michti to join her back in the fight. And so, Michti gradually props up her gun. Thanks to her infrequent yet timely assists, not only doesn't Doris avoid getting hit, but she also manages to eliminate 2 Moppies. Macchiato keenly observes it all. Let's start by taking out Michti then. It's at that moment that Michti's top half suddenly comes out of cover in an attempt to grab a sticker after much urging from Doris. Macchiato rapidly locks onto Michti's outstretched arm. Gently. Can't reach it from here. Macchiato's about to pull the trigger, but Michti suddenly pulls her hand back, looks to her left and right before heading to the other side of their cover. Doris, cover me, okay? No problem. Michti switches position and her hand emerges from cover once again. She said the thing! She said Sleepo Beepo. Sweet dreams, Sleepo Beepo. The community nickname actually stuck. That's amazing. Macchiato quickly adjusts her muzzle, taking aim at Michti's exposed parts. But as she prepares to pull the trigger once again, Michti's eyes flicker, spotting a sticker stuck in a gap between pieces of makeshift cover. Michti changes direction and reaches out a newly discovered sticker instead, once again moving out of Macchiato's crosshair. Why is there a sticker there? Did it get blown over here by the wind? According to my experience, objects found hidden in a corner are often narrative devices intentionally planted by the author, so this particular sticker will definitely be involved in a crucial turning point during this tournament. What the heck is this? Give me a second. This won't change your fate of being eliminated again. Dota suddenly walks toward Michi as Makiro takes aim again. Michi, my frame temperature is rising a little too quickly. You mean... Yes, I might be at risk of crashing. Don't worry, I'll help you out when you crash. Also, we are surrounded by cover here, so no opponent will find it easy to break in. Give me a second. You can just relax and wait for the Mappies to show up at our doorstep, take them out, then rinse and repeat. We'll easily take the champion spot. That would be wonderful. Hello, Jiu. Casual chat taking place between the two dolls burns out the last shred of patience remaining in Macchiato. How you feeling? Are you still at the ER or finally home? Oh, my legs. Ah, enough, champion? I'll kick you two out of the competition right now. Bored? Oh, dang. No longer hiding herself, Macchiato rises up and opens fire at the two dolls whilst charging at them. She constantly adjusts her path as she maintains fire at Michi and Doris, who immediately split up and retreat into cover. You're both too lax. The continuous stream of gunfire destabilizes the haphazardly stacked makeshift cover, so it is now about to all come crashing down. It's gonna collapse. Doris, retreat. You know, I think I need to raise the volume again. Let's go to there. Michi quickly reacts by moving towards Andoris, shooting at the rapidly approaching Macchiato in the process. Macchiato is prepared for this. She grabs an illuminated Mappi, using it as a riot shield to quickly move right in front of Michi and Andoris. Macchiato got possessed by Kukai. Doris freezes in her spot behind Michi. Doris, retreat. Uh-oh. Processing data. Give me 45 seconds. Don't go calculating the time so seriously in this kind of situation. We have to win. Must recover quickly, get stickers. Not bored due to no. I guessed as much. Don't worry. Doris, your effort makes me look like a massive slacker in comparison. Fine, I'll try harder then. And she scratches her head, staring at the gun muzzle Macchiato has pointed at her. Your name is now Macchiato, right? Wow, your name is more or less easier to remember. And I thought you were going to say something impressive. Names are really important, though. Names are really important, though. Haven't you heard of the legend? It's the one that says if you speak someone's true name, that person will obey you completely. Andoris, retreat. Once Michi notices Andoris has recovered from her crash out of the corner of her eye, Michi makes a split-second decision to kick the already weakened cover, causing it to collapse. Two dolls sprint toward the other end of the corridor. I'll make sure to eliminate both of you while you're still here. I feel like she was baiting her into, like, wanting to know the name. Stop wasting her time. I'll find and eliminate you all, no matter how hard you try to hide yourself. She's being serious now, so scary. Dude, are you back in operation? Make sure to find some cover. Don't worry, I fully recovered. Sorry for making you worry there. But, what was I saying? Pretty sure it's a thing to try to... Oh, we're playing from Watuke's side, huh? Well, that's a little unfortunate for them, because I'm about to nuke them. But I'm pretty sure it's something to bait her into thinking about, like, learning the commander's true name kind of thing. Oh, I didn't know there was an actual water feature there. But I'm pretty sure I can still blow them all up with this one move. Like, just nuke them. Yep. Sounds like gunfire, thousands footsteps. This narrow corridor is a battleground for the three dolls. Andoris and Michi look for an opportunity to take out Macchiato while they use the various objects scattered throughout the corridor as cover. Still, Macchiato doesn't have it easy either, as she's outnumbered 2 to 1. We don't have much room to move around in here, and we can't just keep hiding from her. It's freaking terrifying, you know? You can practically see her scowling from the way she shoots at us. You get what I mean, right? Indeed, I can also feel that irritability from her. Miss Macchiato seems to be seething in anger. You could have been scrap metal by now. She used real bullets, don't you think? If only my aim was as good as hers. I'm rather amazed at how emotionally stable you are. But what should we do now? Let me think. Move away from the guest room area? But Macchiato's reaction time is pretty quick, so we can't run away fast enough. Yet if we just charge at her, we'd just be feeding. I can distract her long enough for you to escape, Michi. There's 2 of us, so we only need 1 to survive and win. If that's the case, I'll do it instead. That's right, leave it to me. I'll distract her and give you a chance to escape, and Andoris, I'll leave the collection of stickers and winning the tournament to you. And she rushes out without waiting for Andoris' reply. Over here! Macchiato responds with a hail of bullets, staining the already multicolored corridor with fresh marks. You're pretty quick. Come with me then. She zips left and right in the opposite direction of where Doris is, into a room that just so happens to have an open door. Mappy blocks the way to Endores. Macchiato hesitates for a moment before she chases after Mechti. However, once she catches up with her, Macchiato sees Mechti simply standing in the room lazily. What are you trying to pull here? Nothing, just wanted to switch the field of battle. You want to create an opportunity for the two of you to get me in a pincer attack? But I have no cover here, and even if Endores wanted to come here, you can see her from a mile away. Still, now that I managed to bring you here, She closes the door, she speaks, and lies down on the bed in absolute comfort. She gives Macchiato a sly smile. Macchiato, 404 was never a solo squad, you know? If Klukai was here, she'd definitely not allow me to do this, but now you've just had a taste of my tactics. Noticing Endores has not followed her, Macchiato readies her gun, steps forward, and aims at Mechti. Nothing wrong with taking you out first. Oh. Strange sound is emitted by the door lock. Macchiato tries to open the door right away, but no matter how much he tries to pull the door open, or the door handle, the door stays firmly unmoved. What's going on? Why can't I open the door? Is this part of your plan too? Give me a second. Plan? What plan? Just spending the next few seconds in silence, Macchiato raises a gun and takes aim at Mechti, who has just started dozing off. Dang, even after all that, she's still gonna shoot her? Okay, there's no way it's only been 40 minutes. Within the safe zone, 1 hour 35 minutes since the start of the tournament. With information from Sabrina Perry's call alongside what is seen from Lind, because of the storage area's door malfunction becomes clear. So this device is called Cheetah's Universal Lock. What a cute name. Cute, but the same can't be said for the trouble it brings.
リンドはまだ通信に出ないのか？
Is Lynn still not picking up her calls?
はい。メッセージにも返信していません。
Correct, she hasn't replied to me either.
なら審判の権限でチータロックを解除して回るしかないな。
It looks like the referees will have to go remove these locks.
そのようですね。
Indeed.
1575さんに会場を一通りチェックしてもらいましたが、予想以上に多いようです。全部解除するには時間がかかるかと。
1575 just finished checking the tournament grounds and it seems like there are more Cheetah's universal locks than we predicted. It'll take quite some time if we were to remove them one by one.
サブリナさんとペリーさんは倉庫を脱出できましたが、今度はマキアートさんとミスティさんが客室に。
Also, although Sabrina and Perry managed to leave the storage area without a hitch, Macchiato and Mixty are still trapped in one of the rooms.
そうか。二手に分かれて選手の解放を優先しよう。
Then we'll go release the participants for starters. Let's split up the work. You and I both take half the areas.
監視室の機能も停止させた方がいいだろう。チータロックをどうにかしない限り、また新たな犠牲者が出る。それでは困る。
Should we also temporarily turn off access to the surveillance room systems? It'd be troublesome if Lynn disrupts more participants before we manage to remove all the universal locks.
はい、そうします。
Don't worry about it, Commander. I'll take care of it.
ところで、リンドさんの処遇はどういたしましょう。
Still, do you mean that there's no need to punish Lynn in this tournament?
難しいな。会場を破壊したわけでもないし、チータロックの機能は武器に該当しない。まさにルールの穴を突かれたわけだ。
It's difficult to say. Lynn didn't exactly break the rules with his Cheetah's universal locks. Since it doesn't damage the facilities, it is not a weapon. It just so happens to slip into a loophole. What a pain.
それはつまり。
So what you meant was...
監視室を使えなくしてチータロックを回収するだけでいい。試合の後、怒れる選手たちによるお仕置きが始まるだろう。
We'll just stop her from using the surveillance room and take out all the universal locks. There will be plenty of angry participants waiting to get their hands on her once the tournament is over.
これは私の責任です。あまりルールを厳しくしたら退屈になるのではと思って。
I see. This incident is definitely due to my oversight. I wanted to make sure that the rules were not too rigid so that everyone would have space for creativity, thereby making the tournament more exciting.
でも結果的にこの事態を招いてしまいました。主催者失格ですね。
But it seems I have underestimated everyone. As the planner, I failed to account for this.
気にするな。完璧なルールなんて存在しない。こういう時のための審判だろ。
Try not to beat yourself up over it. Loopholes will always exist, but that's why we're here as referees, right?
二人で力を合わせればいい解決案が浮かぶはずだ。
If a problem arises, we're here to solve it. If things are too much for one person to handle, the two of us can work together to come up with a better solution.
それに結局のところ、これはお遊びなんだ。出荷テクノロジーに提出するデータが取れればいい。
Also, remember that this is just a game for us to have a little get-together. All is well as long as we can assist Sick Technologies in collecting their data.
相変わらず慰めるのがお上手ですね。
You're so good at counseling others, Commander.
そっちこそ相変わらず褒め上手だな。
I don't think you need me.
この程度で落ち込むような人形じゃないだろう。
I don't think you need me to console you for small issues like this, so stop teasing me.
そんなことはありません。私でもたまには甘えたいんですよ。
How could that be? Even someone like me wants to be pampered once in a while, you know?
では指揮官のおっしゃる通りに1575さん監視室の機能を停止してください。
Alright then, let's go ahead with what you suggested. 1575, turn off all user access to the surveillance room's functions.
かしこまりました。セキュリティシステムリンク中。
Received. Connecting to security system. Command... Oh, received. Connecting to security system. Command synced.
監視室の全システムを停止しました。リンの選手の退出と同時に再起動を行います。
Surveillance room functions are now temporarily locked. The lockdown will be lifted once participant Lynn leaves the surveillance room. Springfield takes out her terminal and calls Macchiato as soon as 1575 executes the command. Makiero's voice is heard from the terminal. His easy surmise from her voice that she's on the verge of exploding in rage. The heck is wrong with this door? It's not opening. I would have already eliminated Doris if it wasn't for this blasted door, alright? Please wait a moment, Makiero. The commander and I have found the reason for the door's lock's malfunction. He will go over in a moment to conduct the repairs. What? He wants to come over. That is acceptable, I guess, but you two better be quick with it, got it? I've already eliminated Michty, but I still have to go get Lendoris. Her gaze is wavering, peeking over from time to time. Anyway, I could just wait for him here, right? If he doesn't come in 5 minutes, I'll break down the door myself. Makiero hangs up right away. I was going to remind her that it's against the rules. To damage the facilities. But it's true that the tournament gets affected if you are locked in a room. Makiero must have a strong... He's so worked up over it. I think what Makiero means is that she wishes for you to come over as soon as possible. It's not impossible to get there in 5 minutes if you set out now, right? Okay then, I'll take care of things on Makiero's end. Come with me, 1575. I'll take care of the storage area in the kitchen then. The lobby's in the same direction as the guest room area where Makiero is. Can I leave that to you as well? Sure, I'll be heading out now. Commander gives a nod to Springfield, rises from his seat, and leaves the restaurant with 1575. Commander arrives at the pool after getting through the walkway. Turning to the left would lead to the lobby, while the guest rooms are straight ahead. Focusing intently on the map on his terminal, the commander does not notice the figure behind the bushes in time. Commander? Turning back, the commander sees Andoris walk out from behind the bushes and wave towards him. Andoris, why are you here? I should probably be the one to ask you that. Were you not in the safe zone, Commander? I was, but some unexpected issues have occurred within the tournament grounds, so I'm going over to resolve the situation. Is this related to Miss Makiero? Just something related to the rules. Commander does not answer Andora's question directly due to his position as a referee. Alright, I should warn you about something since I'm here. There's been a bit of malfunction with some of the facilities in the ground, so try not to enter any enclosed locations. If you do actually go in and notice that you can't open any of the doors and windows, contact me in Springfield immediately. Commander warns her succinctly to save time. And Doris does not show any signs of doubt, simply nodding her head in earnest. I remember that, Commander. Could I trouble you with something, though? What's up? If you see Michty, could you please escort her back to the safe zone? My guess is that she must have been eliminated by Miss Macchiato by now. I'm worried about her being left alone on the tournament grounds.
わかった。安心して試合を続けてくれ。
Okay, I'll escort her back once I see her. So go ahead and enjoy the tournament to your fullest. It's already half a minute past 5 minutes. So the commander does not chat any longer. He leaves with 1575 in a hurry after bidding farewell to Endores.
たまたま言えなかったことは隠し事に入らない。そうだよね、リヴァ。
Withholding is not deception, it is simply the presence of an unfinished message. I remember Liva taught me something like this. Done these 4. There's still a good bit left, so I might as well do a little bit more. Time is passing by with less than half the time remaining in the tournament. Makito hugs her arms, walking back and forth in a certain room on the second floor's guest room area. Misty opens her eyes to look at her, then fluffs up her soft pillow and changes her position before flopping back down.
ねえ、マキアート、それやめない？
Macchiato, maybe you should stop and take a break first.
通信切ってから数分も経ってないし、セーフティーからここまでだと走ってきても時間がかかるよ。
It's only been a few minutes since you hung up the call. It will take a while for the commander to get here, even if he makes a sprint for it.
別にあいつを待ってるわけじゃないし。
No one's waiting for that guy to come over or anything.
アンドリスに逃げられたら腹が立つってだけ。だいたいこの状況になったのもあんたのせいで。
I'm just worried about Andores running off. Also, I wouldn't be stuck here if it wasn't for you.
はいはい、ごめんごめん。
Yes, sorry about that.
でも焦ったってしょうがないよ。指揮官がそれで早く来るわけじゃないし、私みたいに寝て待とうよ。いやー、
But there's
こ
no
のベッドは快適だな。
but there's no use in fretting over it, yeah? The commander won't arrive any faster, so why not be like me and lie down a bit? Say this bed is incredibly comfy.
断る。
No need.
そっか。じゃあ寝るから足音押さえてね。
Fine, I'll be sleeping then. Soften your footsteps, okay? Misty closes her eyes, falling sound asleep. Makito stands in the same spot for a while, but she starts pacing back and forth again before long.
5分33秒。遅すぎる。
It's been 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Why is he being so slow?
まさか昨日の練習試合の疲れが残ってるの？いや、エルモ号で覗き観察した様子だとそんな貧弱なイメージはないわ。
Did he tire himself out having fun in the practice match? No, it can't be. I was observing him while we were still on the Alamo some time back, so I know that his skills didn't degrade at all. He's not that weak.
じゃあ単純に足が遅いってことか。もう何やってんのよ。
So he's probably just walking slowly. What the heck is he up to being so leisurely? Makita's thoughts churn as she envisions and simulates her upcoming encounter with the commander in her neural cloud. Her neural cloud is nearly overloaded by the time a voice can be finally heard from outside the door.
ここだな、マキアートのいる部屋は。
This is the room that Macchiato's in.
どれどれ。あった。1575、道具を。
Let's see. Found it. Give me the tools, 1575. Here you go, sir.
構造自体は簡単だからな。これでよし。
Good thing the assembly isn't that complicated. All done. Sound of the lock turning is heard before the door opens slowly.
すまない、遅くなってしまった。大丈夫か、マキアート。
Sorry for being late, Makito. You're right.
おかしいな。人形にまで影響するなんて聞いてないぞ。
The stream restarted again. I don't think this lock has any effect on Doll's ability to function.
あんた、
You
今度は時間通りに来たわね。
don't deem you late this time.
遅刻したことあるかな？
There was a last time?
ああ、昨日の練習試合か。 試合の詳細について話してたらいつの間
Are you referring to yesterday's practice match? I'll admit that I did come late. I had to discuss the details of the tournament with Springfield after all.
そういうことじゃない。
That's not what I'm talking about.
え
Then
だから
Akira's ears turn red after she stammers for a good long while. But she doesn't manage to utter a single word.
まあいいわ。
Never mind, forget it.
ミシティは脱落よ。そこで寝てる。
I've eluded Michty. She's in the room now. Makiato steps away from the door, allowing the commander to see Michty in the bed, sound asleep through it all.
よかった。
Wonderful.
実はさっきアンドリスから頼まれて。
Give me a second. Met Andoris just now. She asked me to.
アンドリスに会ったの？
You saw Andoris?
ああ、ここに来る途中でな。ミシティをセーフティーまで送ってくれって。
Yeah, I saw her on the way here. She asked me to escort Michty back to the safe zone.
あ、他の選手に言うべきではなかったか。これじゃあ審判失格だな。
I shouldn't be revealing a participant's movements to another, right? Then this makes me a bad referee.
別にいいんじゃない？
It's not really a big deal, I think.
似合ってるわよ。その役職。
You're pretty good at everything.
そうか？じゃあ頑張らないとな。
Really? Make sure to keep up the good work then.
マキアートと同じ状況にあった選手が他にもいるんだ。
Really? Make sure to keep up the good work then.
マキアートと同じ状況にあった選手が他にもいるんだ。でも君は待ちきれないだろうと思っていち早く駆けつけた。
Some unexpected issues occurred on the tournament grounds, so the others are encountering the same trouble you faced as well. But get as I could.
今は会場中が大騒ぎでね。他の場所も見て回らないと。
I'll be heading to various locations to check if anyone else got locked up.
行くの？
You're leaving already?
審判が似合うんだろう。ならちゃんと役目を果たさないと。
Yep. Since Macchiato believes me to be a good referee, I'll have to put more effort into carrying out my responsibilities.
それに試合はまだ終わってないぞ。
Plus, don't you want to resume fighting in the tournament?
そうね。勝つのは私よ。
I'll definitely get you to witness me becoming the champion.
その時は。
Once I do, I want you to. The commander walks towards Michty, who's lying down the bed, coincidentally missing out on Macchiato's whispers.
こんなところで寝ちゃダメじゃないか、ミシティ。
Michty, you can't sleep here.
ん？手に持ってるのは。ああ、ステッカーか。
What is she holding in her hand? Oh, the stickers. Commander takes the stickers Michty has clutched in her hand and hands it over to Macchiato with a smile.
ミシティが持ってたステッカーだ。ルールにのっとって君が持つべきだ。
Here, Michty's sticker and the stickers she collected. These are yours according to the rules.
次からは気をつけるんだぞ。
Be careful from now on. Careful that you don't get trapped again.
わかった。
Got it.
マキアートの活躍、楽しみにしてるよ。
Looking forward to what you can do, Macchiato.
勝手にして。
Look forward all you want, then. I'm going. Macchiato grabs the stickers in the commander's hand and leaves the room sullenly. She dashes out of the guest room area and soon arrives near the pool.
何やってんのよ私。あれじゃただの挙動不審じゃない。
What the heck is wrong with me? Not only was I unable to speak from my heart, I also acted so weirdly in front of him.
あれだけ準備したのに、結局何も伝えられなかった。
Prepared all kinds of lines, but I wasn't able to use any of them. Her neural cloud is still playing back the scene from what before when her visual module happened to capture an abnormality in her surroundings. The time is now close to noon. The reflection from the pool shines ever more brilliantly. A few moppies are searching for enemies a short distance away. Splatter or dye can be seen on the ground near them.
まだ乾いてない。10分以内といったところか。
The dye is not completely dry yet. Battle must have occurred here within the past 30 minutes.
ここ、客室エリアの出口ね。アンドリス？
Since the entrance to the guest room area, it must be Andores. Negative finesses about her next encounter with the commander. She walks towards the dye marks.
弾痕が続いてる。ここを通ったの？
These dye marks seem. These dye markings seem to be making a trail. Could these be showing Andores' movements?
そういえばエルモ号に乗ってからまだあいつとまともに話したことがないわ。昔話でもする？っていうか、そもそも昔どういう風に話してた？
Speaking of which, I haven't had a good talk with him ever since I arrived aboard the Elmo. How did I communicate with him back in the day? Okay, I need to double check something. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Hold on, I'm gonna have to restart stream again. Wait, maybe not. Okay, apparently stream restarted again. Ah, this is frustrating. Man, what is going on? This stream has restarted. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times on Twitch. I don't get it. Okay. Okay. So we wish I haven't had a good talk with him ever since I arrived aboard the Elmo. How did I communicate with him back in the day again? Maybe we could start off by discussing our past?
いや、あの時はもっと軽い話題にしよう。
No, back then he... Perhaps another topic then. I should think up something more lighthearted. She follows the trail of dye markings till they stop. She stands still, thinking hard.
世間話は苦手だし。
But if I think about it, I'm not that good at discussing those frivolous things.
誰かにアドバイスしてもらう？
Maybe I should consult someone once I'm back? The sound of a gunshot rings out from behind her back. The bullet shines with a gold metal sheen under the blazing sun, making a beeline for Macchiato. Macchiato reacts in shock by diving forward quickly. She more or less manages to evade this particular shot.
今のをかわすなんて、さすがマキアートさんだね。
Let's see. You have my admiration for dodging my attack in that situation, Miss Macchiato. Macchiato adjusts her posture to see where the voice is coming from. Dora stands up from behind the waist-high bushes.
それとも単に私の精度とタイミングが悪かっただけかな。
Or could it be that I didn't choose the right firing or timing, allowing Miss Macchiato a good margin for evasion?
もうちょっとマズルジャンプを抑えられた方がいいかな。
For example, would I have been able to hit Miss Macchiato if I depressed my gun muzzle a little more?
まだまだ改善の余地があるね。
This is a great experience to have. I'll do better in the future. It is about to return fire, but you know that the loungers and parasols near the pool have been piled together to form multiple instances of cover, and the doors is near one of them. These instances of cover, the waterways of the pool, and the nearby greenery divide the space with a two-doll stand.
準備万端ってわけ？
Even the battleground has been prepared beforehand, huh?
まあいいわ。さっきの決着つけさせてもらうわ。
Good, I'll continue where I left off then.
いいね。バキアートさんから学びたいこといっぱいあるし。
That would be great, Miss Macchiato. You're an excellent marksman that I wish to learn much from.
やられたらやり返す。第404の流儀だっていつも来る会が言ってるんだ。逃げてばかりだと怒られちゃう。
Also, Leader Klucklafton reminds us that an eye for an eye befits 404 more than just hiding. Should we be angry if... She would be angry if all I did was hide and evade.
じゃあ始めよっか。
Let's begin. Who's going to win? Is this what 404 taught you, Notice, to use the surrounding terrain as temporary cover?
完璧な私にふさわしいわ。
Settle old scores altogether. If I remember, she's also a G36 variant. Just what I'm thinking. I think she's a C? I'm also looking forward to face Miss Macchiato in a real battle. Could I nuke this? I could nuke this.
了解。
I'm sorry, Andores.
わかった。
Standoff at the pool continues, and Doris uses the cover she prepared while she makes attempts to break through Macchiato's defenses. There's an hour left before the end of the tournament.
無駄よ。
It's no use.
まだわからないよ。
I should still put in the effort.
どうしてそんなに勝ちたいわけ？
Do you want to win that much?
バキアートさんも同じでしょ？
That's what I should ask you, no?
ううん。私なんかよりよっぽど勝ちにこだわってるね。
I feel like your desire to win this tournament is much stronger than mine, Miss Macchiato. As time passes, Macchiato gains a deeper understanding of how Doris is planning to use each item set up in the area.
いい加減諦めて。そっちの戦い方はもう把握したわ。
Stop hiding. I have more or less understood your setup.
倒されるのは時間の問題よ。
It's only a matter of time before I score a hit on you.
うん。
I know.
じゃあどうして？
So why are you still hiding?
得られた情報からあらかじめ作戦プランを用意してその後の戦闘での処理負荷を減らす。404で学んだフリーズ対策なんだ。
Utilizing data on the enemy to set up all kinds of contingency plans in order to reduce combat data processing load, hence reducing my risk of crashing. This is something important that I've learned from 404.
さっきミシティと一緒に戦った時あなたの戦い方をじっくり観察した。少し遅くなったけど対策は練ったつもり。
I was able to observe your combat style while you were fighting me in match team, Miss Macchiato. I came up with these plans a little too late, but now is the time for me to put them into action.
なら継承しない手はないよね。
I won't miss such a good chance.
実戦は理論通りにいかないわ。
Dear reality can be quite different. Akira nimbly dodges the pool cleaner that started rushing at her, then forces Endori to the side of the pool. The walls near the two dolls have a number of inactive decorative lights hanging on them.
思ったよりずっと動きも反応も早い。マキアートさんのデータ修正しないとね。
Seems that Miss Makia's reaction speed and movement abilities are higher than my estimations. I'll have to update my data on you.
あんたもまあまあやるわね。
Praise you as well, then.
私相手にフリーズせずにここまで粘るなんて予想以上よ。
Well, you did prepare the battlefield prior to combat. You were able to fight me for this long without crashing once. Not bad.
でも勝つのは私よ。
Still, I shall be the winner between the two of us.
マキアートさんから見て私の改善点は何だと思う？
Miss Macchiato, what do you think I should work on?
射撃精度と作戦プランの取捨選択。
Your marksmanship accuracy and how you prioritize plans.
何通りものプランを用意したらしいけど、それが全部実戦で使えるとは限ら。
I can see that you've made a breadth of plans, but there is no time for you to slowly pick and choose among all of them in the midst of battle. Wait a minute. Macchiato sinks into a brief period of contemplation, struck by something she had said. And Doris blinks.
そうだね。
You're quite right, Miss Macchiato. Decorative lights turn on and flash with high frequency as soon as Endori's ends her sentence. Meg is not prepared as she takes a step back, but Endori's fingertip has already made contact with the trigger. You... There's no time for Macchiato to dodge this attack. Yet she managed to utilize her accumulated combat experience to react with the best possible decision in this situation. Bang. The two dolls' gunshots overlap with one another, their bullets hitting each other almost at the same time.
ああ。
Oh dear.
やっぱりタイミングも敵の能力評価もダメダメだね。
Seems that I have yet... Oh. It seems that I've yet to master the art of timing, and I have underestimated Miss Macchiato's prowess on top of that.
いや、あんたの判断は正しい。
No, you were right this time.
どうして？
You caught me off guard while I... A rare expression of gloom appears on Macchiato's
どう
face.
して私がそこから出てくるのを予想できたの？
How did you know that I would come out from this exit as soon as I was able to? You even set everything up while waiting for me.
勘だね。
I just made a guess.
それも前もって用意した答え。
That's a quick reply. Is it a rehearsed answer?
もし私が出てこなかったら、
If I never came out...
そういえばあいつ、あんたに頼まれてミシティをセーフティーに。
Wait, that guy told me just now, you asked him to escort Michiti back to the safe zone.
まさかあいつ。
Could it be...
マキアートさんは手強いな。来る会の言った通りだよ。
The leader was right about Miss Macchiato. You are quite the difficult opponent.
あのバカ、バカ、バカ。警戒心のかけらもないわけ。
That idiot, stupid moron. Why doesn't he have any sense of caution at all?
セーフティーであいつをガン詰めしてやる。
I'm going to the safe zone now. I'm going to settle this. I'm going to settle some things with him. Megadeth storms off in fury, wide strides on the way.
ミシティの言いたいこと、だんだん分かってきたよ。確かにマキアートさんと来る会はそっくりだね。
I kind of get what
指
Mitch...
揮官のこと
Oh.
になると、すぐ熱くなっちゃうところとか。
Kind of get what Michi means now. Miss Makira is indeed quite similar to Leader Klukai. They will always find it hard to maintain their cool when it comes to the commander.
ミシティは多分指揮官と一緒にセーフティーに戻っただろうし、合流しようかな。
Michi should be in the safe zone after the commander escorted her there, so I should go and meet up with her. Toodles head to the safe zone, one lagging behind the other. Okay, so doing that lets me check out the other stuff. Like clearing out these. Which I can definitely just auto. It looks like just 5 enemies. I only see 5, so I guess I could just, instead of autoing, I just one turn. Get me as many of these crystals as possible. I can still nuke that. They're still clumped together enough. Ah, evacuate all allies, huh? Actually, I could probably auto it from here. Oh no, they'll be wanting to use their skills and stuff, which will just take longer. Alright. I'll have to check how much percentage I've done now. Can't pass halfway. How many days do I have? Grab all the gold at least on these. And the next thing would probably be all this stuff. Okay. In total though, compared to this one, which is more straightforward and a lot of story points. Whatever that is. I've never seen that symbol before for a chapter. I think it's a story point as well. Maybe it means like a flashback or something. I can do this one at least, and then do this. Yeah. And that's how I'll finish up for today. Pete and Sabrina crouched in the bushes, carefully working their way towards the surveillance room. Just as they're about to turn towards the fork, Sabrina suddenly spots a figure in the distance. Hey, look, why is Springfield here? Pete looks back and sees Springfield walking away from the kitchen in a hurry towards them. Is she coming from the kitchen? Could it be that Springfield is here to check on those strange devices? Doesn't she give the impression that the issue is already resolved? Perry checks her surroundings. There are no other participants around. She gives Sabrina a few pats.
サブリナさん、引きに行きましょう。
Sabrina, let's go. We're gonna ask Springfield. Two does quickly swap cover to the bushes near Springfield as soon as the Moppies nearby walk away. Ray sticks her head out and waves at Springfield.
スプリングフィールドさん。
Springfield, here, look over here.
おや、
Oh? Springfield walks over to Perry after noticing her.
あの装置のことで来たんですか？
Are you here to deal with the malfunctions that these devices have caused?
はい。お二人の通報を受けて、私と指揮官が調査に当たっています。
That
客室と厨房エリアのはすべて排除しましたので、安心して戦ってください。
That is correct, and thank you for reporting it. Commander and I are now currently handling the situation. The malfunctions in the guest room and kitchen areas have been fixed at present, so they can be safely used as combat zones again.
さすがスプリングフィールドと指揮官。これでもう大丈夫だよね。
That's great. It was right to leave things to Springfield and the commander. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
厨房エリアの方で私たちみたいに閉じ込められた選手はいませんでしたか？
Speaking of which, were there any participants who got trapped in the kitchen like what happened to us?
ペリーさん、私は審判ですよ。
Oh my. Perry, have you forgotten that I'm one of the referees? Realizing that our efforts to gather intel have been foiled, Perry gives Springfield a sheepish smile, deciding not to continue with the topic. Springfield looks around before she gives a light nod to Sabrina and Perry.
他のエリアもチェックしないと。では、私はこれで
I still have to go check on the other areas, so let's talk later.
頑張ってくださいね。試合後、セーフティーでお会いしましょう。
Good luck and do your best. I'm looking forward to seeing you two in the safe zone after the tournament. Springfield turns to leave while Perry and Sabrina go back into hiding.
やっぱりスプリングフィールドさんのガードは硬いですね。何も聞き出せませんでした。
What a pity. She's a tough nut to crack. I wasn't able to get anything out of her.
そうだね。でも、客室と厨房はもう安全なのは分かったし、厨房から出てきたってことは、客室には指揮官がいるのかな。
True, but at least we now know that the malfunctions of the kitchen and the guest room area have been cleared. Springfield came from the kitchen, so does that mean the commander's taking care of the guest rooms?
ですね。試合を安全に進行するために、まずは装置を解除して、それから監視室の選手の取り締まりに向かうはずです。そしてさっきスプリングフィールドさんが言った方向は監視室じゃありません。
Yep, I'm also guessing that in the interest of participant safety, the commander in Springfield will probably fix all the malfunctions before dealing with the participant in the surveillance room. Springfield didn't walk in the direction of the surveillance room just now.
つまり指揮官が次に行きそうなのは監視室？
Are you saying that the commander's next stop might very well be the surveillance room?
それはわかりませんが、指揮官が行っても行かなくても、あの選手はきっといますよ。
Mm-hmm. That participant is most certainly in there regardless of the commander's destination. If you go in now, we can probably catch her red-handed.
なんだかワクワクしてきちゃった。あ、前にモッピーがいっぱい。
Now that you've put it that way, I simply can't wait. Let's make haste. Oh no, there's so many moppies in front of us.
ペリー、行くよ。
Here, let's go. Okay, so this is gonna be a quick one then. That's good. That means I can unlock that other path fairly quickly. Though this is clearly one that's gonna be a little tougher to deal with than just boom and pop. Boop pop, you know. Yeah, I can only take care of this many in one. I mean, still most of them.
わかった。
Oh, wait.
よい。どうってことないわ。
10 minutes prior, in the surveillance room of the resort, all surveillance feeds have been shut down, replaced by a single line of red text. No access permissions. Please contact the administrator for assistance. A lollipop breaks under immense pressure from Lynn's teeth. She hits the control button in annoyance before attempting to restart the system, but is unsuccessful.
どうして再起動できないんだ。
Why can't I reboot it?
まさか指揮官とスプリングフィールドに気づかれた。
Administrator. Could it be? Are Springfield and the commander onto me?
でもルールには違反してないはずだ。
Pretty sure my actions aren't in violation of the rules, though. Then takes out her terminal and opens the set of rules Springfield sent her prior to the tournament.
体にペイント弾が当たったら脱落。
Eliminated if a die bullet hits you on any part of your body.
指定外の武器および施設の破壊は禁止。
The use of other weapons is prohibited in this tournament. You're not allowed to damage the facilities.
脱落もしてないし、施設も壊してないのに、どうして？
I haven't been eliminated, nor did I break any of the other rules. So what's going on here?
問題が発生した際は、速やかに指揮官とスプリングフィールドに連絡を。
Contact Springfield Commander if you run into any issues during the tournament. Then sinks deep into thought for a couple of seconds, staring at that line.
今の状況、問題ってほどじゃないよね。
The situation I find myself in doesn't count as a proper issue, I believe.
細かいことでいちいち連絡するなんて、かっこ悪い。
Won't I look terribly incompetent if I contact the referees for every little thing?
監視映像はもう見れないし、こうなったら閉じ込めたマキアートを先にやっちゃおうか。
There's no reason for me to stay if I can't look at the feeds. I should probably go out and take out Macchiato now that she's locked up.
ステッカーさえ手に入れば、結果オーライだし。
Yeah, my time is not wasted if I can have her stickers.
運が良ければ、他の選手もどこかに閉じ込められる。
If I find any suitable routes, I could also lure some participants into places with a universal lock. Lyd occupies herself by thinking about a plan of action. She gets up, walks towards the door, and reaches out to press the door switch. And the door does not react at all.
監視映像だけじゃなく、ドアまで。
I get the feed going down, but why is the door... There's no other exit aside from the only door to the surveillance room. Lyn can only press the switch repeatedly, but to no avail. She is silent for a while, then whips out her gun.
いや、壊したら失格だ。
No, the rules disallow damage to the facilities.
このまま試合終了までじっとしてるわけにもいかないし。
What should I do? I can't just let myself be trapped here until the end of the tournament, right? Is there another way? Lyn paces back and forth, somewhat anxious.
隊長なら。
What would squad leader do in this situation?
落ち着け。まずは状況を把握して解決策を。
Calm down. I have to calm down first and observe my surroundings and think of a solution to address my problems.
いやでも、どうやって。
I get the theory, but how do I even do this? Lyn continues pacing back and forth, mentally grasping at the many ideas slipping away from her. In the end, she resigns to look at her terminal's interface.
これはさすがに指揮官に連絡していいか。
It's completely justifiable to call a commander. It's completely justifiable to call a commander for something like this, right? Commander receives the call in his terminal, causing him to stop in his tracks. Takes out his terminal and looks at the name of the caller before accepting the call. Lind? It's me.
ちょっとさ、問題があるんだけど、監視室のドア開かない。
There's been a bit of a problem.
来てくれる？
There's been a bit of a problem here. I can't open the surveillance room door. Could you help me take care of it?
ルール上はあんたに連絡してもいいんだよね。
The rules mentioned that I could call you for this. You sound so cute when she's all like that.
連絡は OK だが監視室がそうなったのは私が1575に命令したからだ。
You can indeed. It's just that I was the one who asked 1575 to remove the perms, causing the surveillance rooms to shut down, door included.
どうして？
What? Why?
そうでもしないとそっちから連絡してくれないだろ。
How else would I get you to contact me on your own if I didn't do that?
なんだよ。
What the heck?
そっちがずっと無視してたくせに。
You were the one who started ignoring me first.
なんだ。
What?
いや、私に連絡するのに、どうしてそんなに手間かけるの？
What I mean is, there was no need to go to so much trouble if you just wanted to contact me, don't you think?
これじゃ試合ができない。
Now that I'm locked up, I can't even participate in the tournament.
試合ができないのは他の選手の方だぞ。戦闘が成立しなければ依頼人に提出するデータも集まらない。
But what you did stopped other participants from participating in the tournament too. We won't be able to collect the data for our client if everyone is locked up.
ルールには抵触しないが 試合を順調に進めるためにリンドには監視室から出て行ってほしい。
So, although it's not against the rules, you need to leave the surveillance room to ensure the smooth operation of our tournament and commission job.
安全のために会場に残った装置は私とスプリングフィールドが解除する。
To ensure the safety of the participants from here on out, Springfield and I will be removing all the Cheetah's universal locks from the tournament grounds ASAP.
落ち着いてセーフティーエリアで観戦するためにもできればもうチータロックを使わないと約束してくれた方が助かるんだがどうする？
Of course, it would be even better if you promised me not to use any more of those locks in the tournament. That way I could just head back to the safe zone to enjoy watching the rest of the tournament. What do you think? After a brief silence, the sound of sweets being unwrapped can be heard from the other side of the comms. Would the tournament be boring that way? The universal locks help me save on effort, taking my opponents out of the equation in one fell swoop. Don't you agree that a bit of unpredictability brings excitement to a tournament? Isn't this a great time to test how everyone reacts to unexpected situations? If I followed the rules, I would either have to find the other dolls and eliminate them one by one, or fight those mindless service bots. That's not interesting at all, so I wanted to find an easier way to go about it.
ルールがあっての試合だ。つまらないと思うのならなぜ参加したんだ？
A competition will always have its rules. And if you found it boring, then why did you sign up specifically for this? Is it the reason really obvious? Hellion mentioned! Hellion mentioned! Now that the agreement has been loosened, we can't just stay in the green zones forever, even if Frostfall still has to help Hellion temporarily. What I meant was if I entered the tournament, then I'd get to see you again.
でも昨日も今日も君に話しかけられた記憶がないな。
But you haven't said a word to me since yesterday until now, isn't that right? I... I'm definitely rolling for her. What's wrong with not talking? I said that I get to see you again. Also, why didn't you pay me any attention during yesterday's practice match? You were the one who started ignoring me first.
ごめんごめん。球を避けるのに精一杯で。
Sorry, I was busy dodging bullets at that time.
試合が終わったらゆっくり話そうか。
Why don't we have a good one-on-one once the tournament ends?
走行招待でうまくやってるそうじゃないか。今まで何をしていたかも聞きたい。
I feel like you've been getting along well with the other members of Frostfall Squad, and I'm interested in what you've all been through over the past 10 years. So, would Frostfall happen to be Lind, Cheetah, and Tololo? Because apparently Cheetah and Tololo have something going on? Have some sort of, like, interaction? Though there should be a fourth one, shouldn't there? Me getting along well with them. I guess you're right. Speaking of which, they all wanted to enter the tournament as well, but our squad leader said no, saying that it would be too obvious if we all went to you at once, which would cause you trouble. So in the end, I came alone. That's all for our discussion then. Once I become the champion, you won't be able to avoid me even if you want to. Then I shall eagerly await your performance in the tournament. Better keep your promise.
チータロックも監視室ももう使えないんでしょ
Oh, you just mentioned that I can't use the universal locks in the surveillance room anymore, right?
チータロックは今から使用禁止だ。
Yeah, don't use those from now on.
監視室はそうだな。他の選手に囲まれても構わないなら、そのまま立てこもっていてもいいぞ。
As for the surveillance room, I'm afraid that some of the other dolls are gunning for it now. I won't stop you if you want to stay and get mobbed, though.
わかったよあんたがそう言うなら
Fine, I'll follow your instructions for your sake.
じゃあ出してくれる
So could you let me out of the surveillance room now?
もちろん。
Of course.
1575開場してくれ。
1575, please restore access permissions for the surveillance room door.
かしこまりました。
Command received.
監視室の開錠完了。
Door access permissions restored. Green light lights up above the surveillance room door upon 1575's utterance.
もういいの
Is it done?
ああ、問題ないはずだ。
Yes, the door's open.
試合終了までまだ時間がある。
Let's see. Still some time before the tournament ends.
頑張れ、リンド。
Good luck, Lind. I'll be cheering for you.
うん
Got it. Lynn lets out a sigh of relief after ending the call. She prepares to walk out of the door after doing a few warm-ups for the lower body. The door slowly opens, light from outside starts seeping in through the narrow gap. Slam. Lynn punches the switch for the door. The half-open door closes once again.
なんでモッピーがこんなにたくさん何かを探してる
What the heck? Why are there so many moppies outside? It almost looks like they're searching for something.
監視映像が切れるまでそんな様子なかったけど
I don't think they were here before the surveillance feed got cut.
どうしようか
Gotta think of a way to deal with them. Lynn's visual module quickly sweeps the furnishings of the surveillance room, locking onto the swivel chairs she sat on before. Door to the surveillance room opens 30 seconds later. Dark figure slides out of the door, rushing forward at great speed. Welcome back. My stream has restarted like 7 times since since the last time you messaged or you chatted. Oh, nice. You're home now. Did everything turn out okay? You're here regardless. Oh, sure. Moppies are attracted by the movement and all swarm towards it.
よしこのまま一気に
Good, now they're all gone. Then rushes out, leaps up, then uses the moment to run up the wall, climbing onto the roof of the surveillance room. She looks back, the Moppies have already realized that they are all chasing after a chair and are now looking around for new opponents.
バカばっか次はん
Idiotic things, not that huh? Figure approaches from behind, then turns around quickly, but not quickly enough to react. Pitch black gun muzzle is pointed pitch black gun muzzle is now pointed straight at her face.
ペリーおかしいと思った下のモッピーたちあんたの仕業
I knew something was off. You led those Moppies to the surveillance room, didn't you?
諦めてステッカーを渡してください
You've been surrounded, so hand over your sticker.
あんた一人だけサブリナは一緒に
Tim
いたで
sent,
しょ
but... What's up? Doctor said you're super strong. Okay, you should definitely hydrate more, regardless. Just because you'd be surprised how much hydration helps. Honestly, I get similar types of reactions too whenever I go to doctors and they see my medical history, they see my allergy list, they see like everything, and it's just like also yeah, I'll hydrate. And I get that kind of reaction a lot. Here we go. It went rehydrated by you. What do you mean? Mister doesn't hydrate for 30 minutes. Listen, okay? Listen. I was in the middle of something, okay? So I just needed to finish what I was doing so I could hydrate. You're not alone, are you? Where's Sabrina? Aren't the two of you working together? Excuses.
どうして知ってるんですか？やっぱりあなただったんですね。私たちを倉庫に閉じ込めたのは。
A sweet pea side eye. Oh? Treated you as an intern? I'm not quite sure I know what that means. In a different hospital. Yeah, but like, I'm not quite sure what it means to treat someone as an intern if they're not an intern. Like, like teaching you? Like I'm a little confused there. Okay, hold on. I completely misunderstood. Okay, I understand now. As in, he treated you when he was an intern. And now he's a doctor. Okay, I understand now. I understand. I thought you meant like treating you as if you were an intern. I thought that's what you meant at first. But no, I understand now. I understand. Okay, that makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking. As you can see, I'm not exactly. I think not like he meant well, but he messed up a bit. He's a great doctor now. Well, I mean, I think that's pretty cool though, to like see somebody going from basically the start of their career to actually reaching basically their goal. That's cool. Meanwhile, all I've really seen is like the closest thing was just that I was recognized by a nurse once because the nurse was actually apparently she was a classmate of mine and I just didn't realize. But that was years ago. That was like in 2019 or 2020, something like that. So you're that interested in our movements, huh? Then you must be the one who locked us in the storage area.
だからなんだっていうの？結局出てこれたでしょ？
So what if I did? Didn't you two manage to open the door in the end?
サブリナのやつ、案外やるじゃん。チータとは話が合いそうだな。で、その肝心のサブリナは？
I go to so many hospitals with 3 terminal illnesses that people go, I know you. Since I moved, we're probably not going to be having that much unless I go down to back to that state. Which I mean, I'm literally like 30 minutes away from the other state anyway. But like, I'm probably not going to have that kind of encounter much anymore because like I've been going to those doctors for the longest time. Aside from just like every now and then going back to one of the like uh it's like a hospital that is also connected to a university. I'm nice, so doctors stick the newbies on me to scheme. I mean, I bet they'd be scared seeing someone's like, oh yeah, you have this many terminal illnesses and all these other things. Like, oh. Must have been Sabrina's idea. Not bad. Sabrina and Cheetah will definitely get along. Wait, where is she? Lynn looks around, trying to find Sabrina while she analyzes the terrain features around her and the Moppi's positions.
はぐらかさないでください。
Hey, don't change the topic. Because they hear an intense case and then they get someone who's like, "Hi, how are you?" No one's bullying you, right?
サブリナさんがどこにいようと関係ありません。早くステッカーを。
Lynn, it doesn't matter where Sabrina is. You've been surrounded, so you should probably play nice and hand over your sticker.
嫌って言ったら
You feel a little... Why do you feel guilty, though? Like, feel guilty for them getting, like, sent to you and stuff like that? What if I don't? Lynn ends her sentence by slapping the gun muzzle pointed at her. Bear does not hesitate. She pulls the trigger at the same time as Sabrina was hitting herself behind the other side of the corridor. I think it makes them sadder that I'm dying. I said to my dad, I wonder if it was better if I was jerk, because I think nice dying person makes them extra sad, but I guess it's reality. Well, I mean, you've got to also remember that they're going to be dealing with, like, eventually they are going to be dealing with people who are more, like, viscerally dying, if that makes sense. As in, like, there's a difference between someone dying because of, like, a terminal illness, but it's like they will die eventually once the terminal illness, like, gets them. But then there's a difference between someone who could potentially be saved due to their actions in that immediate time, but then die on them anyway. Like, die on them, literally. Because so it's like, I'd say that's more like, if anything, helping them a little bit get more used to the mortality of people, especially in their profession. So I don't think it's necessarily... Well, I mean, it is sad. I just don't think it's something to be guilty over. If anything, it's more like... One, it's reality, so it's not like you can really do anything about it. And two, if anything, it's probably an easier way to ease them into accepting mortality faster than just an actual case of somebody literally dies on them under their care kind of thing. Because then to be more prepared. Because I mean, you do... Paramedic was blunt, he went, "The patient I don't like. You're in here for no fault of your own. If someone is in here because they broke their rib mountain biking, it's like, okay, you deserve this, but you didn't do anything, and that's hard." Yeah. But it's like you gotta... It's something, it's how it is, you know? Because, like, at least... I understand his perspective, because his perspective is basically, if you can at least give the person a sort of blame onto them, you're like, the emotion of it, like the emotion of the situation itself gets bypassed. So it's like the paramedic doesn't have to deal with that emotion much, because they're gonna be like, oh well, it's their fault. They can just push that emotion away. But if it's something like that, then it's like they can't, because it's like they can't fault anything or anyone. It's just, you know. So they have to deal with the full brunt of the emotion. But like I said, it's better to do it that way than if... Yeah, it's better to do it with somebody who isn't literally bleeding out on you. Trade-off was super protective. Yeah, I mean, first responders in general, it's a rough job. You do kind of get that sense as well. I don't think I've ever really had anyone... Well, I mean, when I was younger, yeah. When I was like straight up like a kid and going to the hospital all the time, I definitely had like a very like protective medical staff and that kind of thing. But it's been a while since then. Though it's also been a while since I've gone to the hospital or a clinic in general, which called me out for comfort of the staff suddenly. I told him I appreciated it. No, that's nice. But yeah, it's like, I don't think any of it's like anything to be guilty over. Like, I'd say the only way you really should is if it was like you were playing it up a lot. Like, you were playing into it a lot. Like, constantly mentioning it and that kind of thing, you know? But no, and with how you do it, and I can tell, and definitely just don't feel guilty about it. It's like I said, if anything, it's probably better that way. Your potassium balanced you out. Potassium. I'll be honest, I could probably use like multivitamins or something, because like I definitely do not get enough of everything I need. Oh wait, this might have something. Hold on. Does this have potassium? Okay, this does give me potassium. Okay, that's good. Tomatoes have potassium? Listen, alright, it's because of the allergies, okay? There's so much stuff I just cannot have. I'm alive still. Somehow. Yeah, very little, that's why. It drops to the ground, rolls and leaps off the roof, narrowly avoiding the duo's attack. However, she finds herself facing Amapi's gun muzzle just as she manages to steady herself on the ground. How confident. Then sweeps her leg over in an attempt to topple Amapi. But another Mappy behind her target suddenly rushes over and spins around, ready to shoot at her. The hell? Then is forced to evade once again, taking cover behind the surveillance room. Tiny figure quickly follows her. See you later. Multicolored dye splatters all over Lynn's body. Penny raises her gun carefully at the relentless doll. You've been eliminated, Lynn. Could you hand over your sticker now? I'm eliminated, yes, but is it a must to give you my sticker? Lynn lifts her chin in a taunting smile. I'll give my sticker to only one person, and it's not you. Even if I can't be the champion, I won't give my sticker to anyone else. Lynn doesn't wait for Perry's reaction. She lifts her gun and fires multiple rounds at Sabrina's position. What's up? What's up, G? Like I said, it's very little that I can have. Can I be? Yeah, I can have beans. I've been a little worried though, because like recently I have had issues where sometimes the beans feel really, what's it called? Bitter. So I don't really have those often at all. We can never eat. What do you mean? Wait, why? I'm confused. You're allergic to beans. Ah, gotcha. Well, I mean, I don't even have them that often. I mean, the main things I tend to have are like rice, beef. As for vegetables, I'd say the main vegetables I've really had recently have been like broccoli. Yeah, of course, I can have bread. I can have eggs. Well, yeah, I can have turkey. What else? I can have pasta. Well, the pasta itself. Mappies are alerted by gunfire, causing them to close in on Sabrina's position. Perry's forced to turn her. I can have pizza. Perry's forced to turn, but like plain, like, you know, like normal, regular pizza, or a pizza with like the ground beef and stuff. You're allergic to beans, peas, and lentils, and I'm allergic to MSG. I'm allergic to peas. I don't know about lentils. I've never had lentils. I doubt I'm allergic to MSG, but I'm not sure if I've ever had it. Unless instant ramen automatically comes with MSG, but I don't know. Muppies are alerted by gunfire, causing them to close in on Sabrina's position. Perry's forces turn ahead to check on the commotion. Lynn takes the chance to scroll into the Moppy horde, disappearing from the scene without any trouble. Does, but not enough to set you off. Okay. Chips do. How many chips have MSG? The only chips I really eat are like Doritos, the standard regular Doritos. Probably not, just because I'll be honest, I tend to stay up for a super long time. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do, but I probably am gonna get food though. Then takes a chance to scroll into the map before disappearing from the scene without trouble. Perry leaps off in an attempt to follow Lynn, but just like Sabrina, she's soon surrounded and blocked up by a swarm of moppies. What's going on with all of you? Go shoot Lynn or something. Okay, hold on. I'll check it in a sec. No. We should play sometime though. I mean, the story's not even that long. What do you mean? Just get through it. It's the tutorial. The story's always the tutorial. What was this? Wait, did I get an email? Dang it. It was literally nothing. That sucks. I hit you with a wooden bonus. Twitch yelled at you with that joke? Really? That's weird. Twitch is weird. Could it be that they aren't attacking Lynn because she's already eliminated? Do you want to send this message? Shouldn't have been fixated on getting her sticker as per the rules. I've got to protect Sabrina first. Perry looks all around, searching the traces of Sabrina among the moppy horde. Are you okay, Sabrina? Oh wait, no, I can have potatoes, yeah. I can have corn as well. And that's... Oh, potatoes I passed? Oh, I was not aware. The reason I say I don't have potassium that often is because, like, I know bananas are like a really popular for potassium kind of thing. As in, like, oh, bananas have potassium, but I can't have bananas. I'm allergic. Corn contains potassium. Okay, well that's good as well. But I don't have corn that often. I should really though. Like, corn is such an easy thing to have as like a side for like foods. I should really do that. Oh, I never even finished saying the chips I was... Yeah, but no, like the chips I usually get is like the regular Doritos, like the regular Lay's, and like the barbecue chip Lay's. That's it, really. I have Fritos sometimes, but Fritos are so salty. Other foods though, I cannot think of many. You were fine until you were not fine. Studying age, but MSG attempted to murder. Oh, another thing I cannot have, is pretty much anything that's from water. So like seafood, anything that's either from the ocean or like from rivers or lakes or whatever. Just I cannot have any of it. Though I do wonder if if it's only applied to like that kind of stuff. So like, would I be able to have something like seaweed by itself? Like, I cannot have any seafood though. Why is it called? Is it still called seafood if you consider it like fishing and stuff? The minerals in the water burn. Yikes! That is rough. I don't even know. Like, I can't even think of like a way to bypass that really. Ugh. I guess the only real way I can think of is if somehow, like the water, you could, like the shower somehow automatically distilled the water before it actually came out. Then that way there is no like minerals in it. Is it distilled that has no minerals? I think it's distilled. Oh, oh, well, yeah, filters, that are a thing. Hmm. Oh, right, I really should continue. I'm fine, but there are too many Moppies around. Pear, do you have a way to get us out of this? Pear clears away Moppies with gunfire while she continues looking for a solution. She quickly spots the surveillance room door, which is still half open. Sabrina, come into the surveillance room. I'll look at it in a second. Let me just finish this up. Duo makes a mad dash to the surveillance room before slamming the door shut. Moppies outside can no longer find their targets. They remain for a brief moment before dispersing quickly. Watching the Moppies leave one by one, Sabrina heaves a sigh of relief as she sits down heavily on the floor. You're safe. That was real close. Perry carefully walks one round around Sabrina to make sure there is no dye on her. She then sits down with Sabrina and leans against her. Good thing you weren't hit, otherwise we would have wasted all our effort. I won't let myself get shot that easily. I'll check the DM real quick. I see what you mean. Don't have a problem, but doctors, my favorite thing I have said on heavy pink. I don't know if I've ever really done anything. I don't think I've ever really been on. Well, I think one thing was just that I started, like, I was coherent of what I was talking about. It's just that I wasn't, like, restrained on what I was saying. It was more like, oh, I'm just going to talk about this just because I might as well talk about it kind of thing. But it wasn't anything crazy, really. It was just something like, oh, I was going to talk about it eventually anyway. But I've never said anything like crazy. Oh yeah, no, no. I mean like I meant for that kind of thing. Like it was after a surgery as well, yeah. For me. But I think usually it's because I end up just sleeping them off. Appointments weekly where they drill my nose and he was looking at me like, again? What? Still, even if I did get eliminated, we still have you, Perry. We have a lot of stickers now, so as long as you survive to the end of the tournament, we can both get the cash prize.
そうですけど、違うんですよ。私はサブリナさんと一緒に優勝したいんです。せっかく二人でここまで来たのに、最後は一人だなんて。
It's not the same. The cash prize is important, but not as important as my wish to win it together with you. We're a team, you know? We registered together, so if I won it alone, there would be very little meaning to the victory.
そうだね。一緒に戦って一緒に勝とう。
He had surgery due to sinus infection, so they have to drill out the blockages. I've never had that bad of it. Like, now that I think about it, like, all the bad stuff I've had has mainly been, like, deep internal stuff. So, like, my lungs, for example. It's never been, like, outer internal stuff. If that makes sense. It's like I've had sinus infections before. I've had ear infections. I've had like all kinds of other things too, of course. But never had to like get a lot done for those things. But then internally it's like there's also the fact that I have EOE, which is a more of internal thing too. He's right, Perry. We have to win this tournament and become the champions together.
そうと決めたら頑張らないと。あれ、ペリー、見て。
We have to get on with it then. Perry, look over there. Perry looks up at where Sabrina's pointing at. Surrounding feed is providing a live view of Macchiato's and Doris and Gross's movements. Perry gives it those in silence. Sabrina happily pats Perry on the shoulder.
チャンスが来たよ。
Perry, this is our chance.
想定通りの勝利です。
Alright, there's also the fact that my blood's eosinophil count is ridiculous. Like, it's bad. There's like, because like when they were testing to figure out what was wrong with me for a lot of other things, they were like, oh, hey, so usually the count that people have is like from this to this, and yours is like 10 times the amount. So yeah. No, wait, no, I don't think it was 10 times. I think it was 1,000 times. Snakes aren't venomous, but wait. Hey, hold on. Well, I get the joke. Venomous would imply you bite people and they get poisoned, or they get they get affected. When it would be more like if someone bites you, then you're poisonous. If you're injected with my blood, well, there's blood involved there. So if someone were to bite you in the blood, then they get poisoned. It's the whole like, oh, if you bite it and you die, then it's poisonous. If it bites you and you die, then it's venomous. I love the other the other parts of it where it's just like, what if I bite it and it dies? You don't know that. Has anyone tested it, huh? Well, anyone with normal blood. Oh, humans are poisonous.
よくやったな。
I mean, I guess it depends, you know? It depends to what.
Iron makes you vomit.
了解。
But what do you mean? I'm perfectly fine with iron.
This one is one block away and I can't get it. Okay, well, you know what? Hold on. Let me bow you here. No, let me put you here, and then there, and then there, and then there. I mean there. The caps is laughing.
どうってことないわ。作戦終了。帰ろっか。
Okay. Iron poisoning occurs when the body has excessive iron levels, which can lead to severe symptoms and potentially fatal complications. It can be caused by acute overdose, chronic or low iron accumulation due to conditions like hemochromatosis. Throws facts at you. Okay, alright. Okay, so that's almost the first chapter done. I'd say that's a lot of good progress. And then next time I'll just clear through that, like finish this one, then start this one. And that should be in good timing. I should probably do some of these though. I'll try to do at least 2 of them. Finish them fast as I can. Boop, 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 boop. It's a lot of enemies. I might be able to do something with Kukai there.
着いたの？じゃあ始めよっか。みんなを守れるように。たわいないわね。
Okay. So let's see about this first. Pop it like... Is that there good? Wow, they're actually kind of tanky. I wasn't expecting that much. Oh, that doesn't kill. Welcome back. Nope, no, no, hold on. You go up here. Pop that. That way you have good range. It's super. Okay, so what if I just tap one of these guys? My worry is that it'll actually kill him. Of course. I wanted to kill you with Plukai. Because then I could have had multiple hits at once. Ah. That's bad. Okay.
進歩は必須よ。了解。逃げられるぞ。配置から射撃中どうってことないわ。
Guess this one.
私が終わらせる。
Give us shields again.
みんなのために
Yeah, what do you mean? Low rank in the story is always a tutorial.
現実を知りなさい。
The endemic life. Oh no, trust me. I spent so long looking for all the endemic life.
どうってことないわ。現実を知りなさい。
There was like a stream that was like 90% just me running around searching for endemic life. And then also fishing. What's up? Oh my. Ain't no way. How? It's so good though. Alright. You zoom out here. Eliminate all units. Okay, well. It's called age.
みんなのために
Excuses. Just fight. Just fight everything. Okay, let's pop this. No, I get you though, like, it's fair.
了解。どうってことないわ。従ってくれ。それがしが守る。
I'm gonna pop this one to the left here.
立ってろ。ごめん。私が終わらせる。どうってことないわ。
Horse game? I've not really tried it much, to be fair. I've only done the tutorial. I just don't know. Part of me feels like it's not really, it wouldn't be really my type of game. But maybe it's just because I haven't really given it like a full try yet. Maybe I'll just do like give it like a more big honest try like on stream or something. Well, I know that a lot of people knew about it already and were waiting for Ian release for the longest time. But that's about it. That's all I really know. Alright, let's see here. Wait, what if I go... So move you here. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Oh. How much would that do? You know what? That spider needs to go. I have no idea what Fashion Dreamer is. I'll be honest. Okay, these guys are gonna die from next move. Kill you. Kill this spider. Why is that gonna not? Oh, it's because of the. I think he's a worse, or priority. I'll just do it here.
ハンデを上げる。戦略が傾いた。
Ow. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll check in a bit. Hold on.
みんなのために。
Trying to figure out how to clear this one. Pop the bear. Maybe I get a crit. Nice.
どうってことないわ。了解。 進歩は必須よ。
I don't have them two to do their turns. That wouldn't work.
用意。
Actually,
今だ。どうってことないわ。
okay, so I could actually do this, because that counts as just killing 2 enemies. So I can do it again and go hit the medicine dude.
どうってことないわ。
Okay, he's dead.
どうってことないわ。
Well, they used up their turns.
訓練の成果ね。
Let's do that.
ハンデを上げる。どうってことないわ。
Okay.
404を敵に回したのが運のつ。
That means next time there's only gonna be 2. And it'll be fine. I think I'm gonna end here. Let me just use up the last bit of my energy here. Temple against the whole switch more due to the whole dying thing. Fair. I will. Hold on. Hold on. You paid $40. Incredible. Truly incredible. Event? Oh. I'll take those. And this one, sure. Oh wait. Player, don't lie to me. Half the foot is getting new armor for the. Yeah, but like to do that, you hunt monsters. There's so much stuff in here. I don't even know what this is. Betty, Springfield, Chocolate. All these things which are attachments. Equally scary.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Wow, okay. You know what? I'll check that later. No, no, game didn't crash. No, no, it's fine. Uh, but I am gonna end here. Even though the stream has been so broken throughout the day. But yeah, anyway, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna just go ahead and go, because I'm hungry and need food. What you judging me for? Don't judge me. Also, that's gonna change once a certain character comes out, but I have to wait like a ridiculous amount of time for that. What is going on here? What do you mean not even loyal? Listen, I'm loyal to a certain character that is not in the game yet. On EN, anyway. There's only one. Well, one the main one I'm waiting for is legit going to not even in the CN servers yet. But yeah, anyway, I am gonna go now. So, good night. See y'all. Peace. Bye. There's no one else for me to be loyal to, so as for now, that's how it's gonna be. Okay, bye.